guys, thank you for coming back to the Miss Cook It All channel today, and I'm going to show you how to do my Jamaican brown stew chicken. So first, of course, we're going to start with our veggies and our peppers. So first we're going to start with our carrots. I've already rinsed my carrots off. I like to kind of cut my carrots a little big. They don't have to be small like a diced carrot, but you can just kind of do them to your liking. We got the carrots done. We're gonna put these in a bowl, just off to the side. Okay. Next, we're gonna do an onion. You can choose to do a half of an onion. So that's pretty much about it for the onion. It's not too big, it's not too small because they're gonna cook down anyway. So again, we're gonna set these off to the side in my bowl. Next, we're gonna do a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper. So I do have both of these. They've already been rinsed off. You can choose to do a whole. Again, you can choose to do a whole, or you can choose to do a half one. I'd rather do a whole. And again, it doesn't matter with the shape. It's totally up to you. I love for my stew to be colorful, so that's the reason why I always like to do different colors of the bell peppers. It just makes the food look better presentation wise. Alright, so now we've done the last piece of the red bell pepper. Now we can do our habanero peppers. So this is where it is optional. You don't necessarily have to do habanero peppers. Of course, when I cut these, you want to be sure that you take the seeds out of them, especially if you do not like spicy food. And while you're cutting up everything and about to season it, make sure you have a pot of about 1 cup of oil, or half a cup of oil is fine as well, because that's how you're gonna brown your chicken. You're just gonna let it cook. Okay, so now that we have the seeds, well, majority of the seeds out of the peppers, we're just going to cut these up as well. I like to have little seeds in mine because we can stand the fire in our house. We pretty much eat everything spicy, so again, it's just all a preference. So I just like to cut mine up like this. I try not to dice it too small. All right, and we're only gonna do about I would say maybe 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic. 3 for me is fine since this one is a little small. If you don't like garlic, you don't have to add it. But again, it does make the brown stew chicken flavorful. Alright, so we have our chicken. I've already cleaned my chicken with lemon and apple cider vinegar. You always want to make sure that you clean your chicken. It's very important that you clean your chicken before you cook it. So I have chicken thighs, and I also have chicken legs. Of course, the dark meat it does give it a little bit more flavor when you're cooking. This is pretty much like the best part of the chicken anyway, which is my opinion. Start off into the same bowl. We're going to just add all of the vegetables. And then we're going to start with our seasoning. So first we're going to add a little all-purpose seasonings, the adobo. So again, you can season to your liking. We're going to add just about a pinch of natural sea salt. We're going to add onion powder. We're going to add onion powder. We're going to add black pepper. Also, we're going to add garlic powder. And we are going to add paprika. Okay. And we're also going to add the allspice ground. This is important as well. And this, of course, will give it a little extra flavor. Also, if you have ground ginger or a ginger root, of course, please add that as well. I've already added my ginger root. You want to add thyme. And you want to add your browning. So this will be about 2 tablespoons of browning. 2.5, I'll say. About 2.5 tablespoons of browning. Okay, so now that we have everything in the bowl, we're just going to use our hands. We're going to mix this very well, and then we're going to add it to our pot. Again, our pot is on medium high, and I've added about a half a cup of oil. So let's mix this. You want to make sure everything is mixed, just to get seasoned. And also another thing too, if you have time, if you want to do it like earlier in the day before dinner, you're more than welcome to do that. Of course, it is better to let it marinate for about an hour to 2 hours. But of course, just for video purposes, I'm just showing you guys how to do it. So we have our pot of oil, which I was mentioning earlier. Make sure that your pot is on about between 4 to 5 or 5 to 6. Is definitely, depending on what kind of stove you had. So that's about medium to medium high. So we're gonna add everything into the oil. From the vegetables to everything. Make sure everything gets off into the oil that you have. It will make its own browning, your own gravy, I guess I should say, if you just let it cook. So you have to let it cook. You have to be patient and you have to let it cook. And I'm just going to add all of my vegetables. that is it. Once you put it in the pot, I would say periodically you can kind of mix it and check on it like every 15 minutes, but you want to allow this to cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. You just kind of move everything around so everything can cook evenly and everything can be done evenly as well on time. So we will check back in about 45 minutes to an hour and look at the final product. Thank you guys. Alright, so we're gonna check on the brown stew chicken just to see how it's going. This is about for 45 minutes. I like for mine to keep cooking, but so far it is looking good and it is smelling good, guys. So just kind of give the chicken a little bit more space just to move around, and you see how it's coming off the bone a little bit. Of course, that's what you want. So I'll let it cook for about another 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so this is the final product of my Jamaican brown stew chicken. I've paired it with some basmati white rice and green beans. So of course, if you love this recipe, if you have any questions, of course feel free to leave me a comment down below. Also, the recipe will be in the description below as well. And again, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you be safe. Have a great night. Thank you for coming to my channel, Miss Cook It All.